Hey guys, if you want to see how I achieve this look, keep on watching. Okay, getting straight into it, I'm sipping on some green tea because I needed to be awake. I'm gonna go ahead and prime with my super invisible oil-free primer from Suede. I'm gonna put that all over my skin. I'm gonna go ahead and put some Got2b gel into my eyebrows. I know I kept talking. I was on the phone with my dad, so yeah. I couldn't talk through this video because there was so much going on in my house and I didn't want any distractions. So I'm trying to shape my brows, and you know, I'm going in with my concealer. This was the Maybelline concealer in the shade Caramel. I went at the bottom part of my brows to sculpt them out, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend them out and continue with my makeup. As you guys know, I don't like to do my brows these days the way I used to do them. So yeah, this has been the way I've been doing my brows as of lately. I'm going ahead to buff out the concealer with my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush. For foundation today, I'm using my Ultra Coverage foundation from Suede. I'm using 2 shades. I would put the names down below in the description box because I didn't get my exact shade match. This was sent to me in PR, and I really like this foundation. It works so well with my skin. Also, it's very full coverage, and I just love how natural it looks on my skin. I'm buffing the foundation out with my CVL Beauty foundation brush. I really like this foundation brush. It's amazing. It just blends everything seamlessly and it doesn't leave any streaks, guys. I really love this foundation brush. So as usual, I'm gonna go all over my face again with a damp beauty blender. This is how I love to blend out my foundation. It just gives me like a seamless base. And this beauty blender is from Suede. I love to use my beauty blenders damp, meaning I make it completely wet. I squeeze all the excess water and then I squeeze it in a paper towel. That's how I love to use my beauty blenders. I don't like using dry beauty blenders. For contouring today, I'm using my black Opal stick foundation in the shade Suede Mocha. I used to use this stuff so much. I love it. I just love the shade. I just love how warm it is, and I just love how easily it's blended. It's just really amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with my Color Box Cosmetics brush. Of course, I'm gonna blend out my forehead into my hairline. I will blend what's on my cheekbones upwards, and I'm gonna blend what's on my jawline as well. I'm going over with the damp beauty blender again to make sure it's blended out seamlessly and to take off any excess products. I'm using the area where I used to blend out my foundation so that it just makes the contour just really seamless and just, you know, takes out any harsh lines. I'm going over my jawline so much because I realized I don't really blend out that area a lot well these days. So yeah, I'm trying out this product for the first time. It's a cheek glaze from TM Essentials. It's practically a cream blush. I just really love how it looked. I was trying it out for the first time and it's just really nice. I can't wait to try this out on my clients. So yeah, I'm going over with a beauty blender again using the same sport to blend out my cream blush to make sure that it's seamless. Look at how nice it looks. I just love how it looked. I'm going in with my concealer. This is the Maybelline concealer, Age Rewind concealer in the shade Caramel. I'm gonna put that under my eyes and, you know, the areas where I usually put it, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my mustache area, and my chin. So thank you guys so much on my previous video, how much you guys loved it and all the positive comments you guys kept leaving. I'm really grateful. I'm going in with a second concealer. This is in the shade Sand Sable. I'm putting that under my eyes, just there, because I want that to be really highlighted. I wanted to address something. I've been getting some comments from a couple of you guys saying that I put way too much concealer on. I know that I put too much concealer on. That's what I like. And I'm definitely not forcing you guys to do exactly what I'm doing. I just love to film tutorials and I just love to give you guys tips and tricks on how to make your makeup as wearable and as easy as possible. So yeah, if you feel like it's way too much for you, you shouldn't do that. And if you feel like it's a little, of course you can go ham with your product. It's your product, it's your face, and if that's how you want your face to look, that's completely fine. Plus, I'm really good at blending, so yeah, it doesn't really take much for me. I just love to do what I love to do. So if it's too much for you, that's okay, but do not leave nasty comments. I just read them and I delete them, but I do not really respond because I honestly do not have the energy. So let's go back to the tutorial. I am going over with a beauty blender all over where I highlighted, and I'm just slightly doing the reverse contour. I hardly do this with concealer because, you know, I just don't really like doing it, but today I wanted to. And I'm going back in with my contour brush with no extra product. I'm just using that to blend out any harsh lines. As you can see, especially around my forehead, I was able to blend out the harsh lines. I realized that when I blend out my concealer, sometimes it leaves harsh lines. So as you can see, I keep going back and forth with my beauty blender and my brush just to make sure everything is nice and seamless. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose with the same Suede Mocha. I'm going from right under my brows to the sides of the bridge of my nose and then downwards. Yeah, I'm also gonna go in with a beauty blender to just, you know, take off any excess product and do some extra blending. As you can see, it just immediately softened out my nose contour. Now I'm just making sure that there are no creases under my eyes and on my eyelids, because those are the areas that I usually crease around, and cream products honestly just crease if you do not set them. That is why I use setting powder. I'm using my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. This is one of my favorites. I just really love to reach out for it. I'm just pushing that under my eyes, typically where I put the lighter concealer, and I'm also gonna go all over my face with a light layer to set everything in place. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bake. I'm using the same Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I love to bake because it just keeps my makeup snatched, and it also catches fallout, especially under my eyes. I'm also doing the reverse contour because I'm extra, and yeah, this is what I usually do on full glam days. I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place Zulu palette. I'm going in with that orange right there, and I'm using my CVL Beauty eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna go ahead and pat this orange onto my lid. My previous tutorial, I tried out something new and I really loved it, so I wanted to go brighter. So So yeah, I'm just going to push that onto my eyelid, and I'm gonna keep blending it out. So I went in with the warm brown shade from the Zulu palette, and I'm going in to my outer V and my crease with the same brush, and I'm just gonna keep, you know, blending it out and making sure that there's a gradient going on. I just really love doing my eyeshadow like this these days, and I honestly wasn't gonna go anywhere with this makeup. I just wanted to try this look out, and I wasn't really confident about posting it because I felt like it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out, but I just wanted to upload it because someone might find it helpful. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going back and forth, and I went to reach out for my Topaz Obsessions eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty, and I went in with that very dark brown chocolatey color, and I put that into my outer V and my crease. I wanted a brown and orange theme going because it's almost fall, and I just wanted to create something fall-like. I'm going in with my So Aesthetics liquid liner. I'm going to use that to line my eyes, create a tiny wing as usual. You guys, I'm not really good at creating wings, honestly. Most of the time I just wing it, and sometimes it's not equal, sometimes it is. If it's not equal, I end up cleaning it up. I think that I'm gonna end up cleaning it up in this video, so you guys are gonna see. I'm going into tight line with my kohl liner from Shaded Beauty. Wow, I'm using a lot of Ghanaian brands today. So as you can see, I'm cleaning up my wing because it wasn't perfect. I'm going in with just a little bit of concealer, and I'm cleaning the sides. If you're not so good at cleaning these things up, please do not try this, otherwise it's gonna look really, really messy. I'm going in with my setting powder to make sure that place is really neat. For mascara, I'm using my Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. I'm applying mascara because some of the orange eyeshadow just completely made my eyelashes look orange. So I wanted to cover it up before putting on my eyelashes, and I'm going in with the orange and warm brown as well as dark brown shades that I used on my lid in my lower lash line area, just to make sure that area doesn't look so naked. So yeah, I'm just using a tiny brush from Color Box Cosmetics, and I'm just blending it out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put on my eyelashes. Oh, I forgot, I had to do my brows, and I'm using my Evita Joseph Estate Brow Liner in the shade Rich Expresso. I went in to make my brows thick because I don't know, I felt like doing thick brows today. So enjoy, watch me do my brows. I'm going in to dust off any fallout, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend in the excess powder into my skin. I'm using my Real Techniques setting brush just to make sure everything is nice and blended out. I know I look a little crazy, but I'm gonna smoothing everything out with my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. I use the shade Mahogany. I'm just gonna use a big ass brush to dust it all over my face. This brush is from Evita Joseph, and yeah, I'm just pushing the powder all over my face. For For bronzer, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker bronzer in the shade Coconutty, and I'm using my brush from Morphe. I'm just putting it typically where I put my cream contour, my chin, my jawline, my cheekbones, and my forehead. And I'm also gonna go ahead and go over the contour on my nose because it got a little lost. Honestly, on an everyday basis, if you are trying to contour your nose, I'd suggest that you skip the cream contour part and just do contouring with your bronzer. Now I'm using those two shades as my blush because I wanted it to go with my eyes, and it just looked really nice to me. Now this is a tip that I've been using recently that I like. I'm using a really light powder to go all over the places where I put my lighter concealer, just to make it bright. I don't do this every day. I do this mostly on full glam days because, you know, I want to be extra. As you can see, I'm using my setting brush, and I'm not using a lot of powder. I'm using just a little bit of powder, and I'm just going over under my contour just to clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with my Morphe continuous setting spray. This setting spray just melts everything together. It just makes everything look really, really nice. Now my brows look as thick as I want them to look because I'm gonna go in with a really, really bold lip. And I'm using my Got2b gel to, you know, brush my brow hairs up. I've been doing this for so long. I haven't bought brow gel in a really, really long time. So I'm going in with my mascara onto my lower lashes. I'm using the same Huda Beauty Legit lashes. And I'm going to go ahead and apply my highlighter from MAC. This is in the shade Gold Deposit. I'm putting that into my inner corners. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my cheekbones. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with my Davis Cosmetics lip liner. I'm using a very dark brown lip liner, lipstick, sorry. But I just wanted to line my lips so that I'll just trace it. This is the Maybelline Super Stay liquid lipstick in the shade Mocha. It's a really, really warm brown. I felt like it would go with the look that I intended to create. So yeah, I really, really love how this came together. Even though the eye look wasn't what I was going for, maybe I'll try it out again in another tutorial, but everything really turned out to be nice, I guess. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the tutorial. I'm feeling myself right here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.